Hi guys, you're welcome and welcome back. This is Reality Pill, and today, oh my god, I'm so excited to talk about the Real Housewives of Lagos season 3. Oh my god. I'm sorry, forget about my laughter. Let's talk. Okay? Because it looks like it's packed. Okay, first of all, it's like an all new cast. No, it's not. Is it? It feels really new because we only have Mariam and Laura from the past season. And guess who's back again? Carolyna is back. She left after her debut season. Okay. And then we have new girlies. There is Dabota, there is Diiadem, Adeola, and then there is Sophia, who we're going to see later on, I guess. Maybe in the next episode, I don't know. So let's talk about their cast photo. I think that they ate up their cast photo. Okay, I loved everything about it. Everything African, Nigerian fashion, everything was given sincerely. Okay, I don't think anybody slacked. Let's talk about the taglines for a minute. I, for one, I don't really care about taglines. I'm indifferent. Taglines kind of give you an insight on, the storylines of the season. You understand? So you get to hear the taglines and it makes sense. It kind of ties the season together. I felt like most of the taglines were tacky or corny. I don't know the word to use for it, but it didn't slap. Look, I liked Carolyna's though. That was the only one that stood out for me. All right, moving forward, we got to see Mariam, and I think that Mariam is the one that's going to bring the circle together. I think, is she in the middle? Those things matter actually. Let me see who is holding the middle Ikeji link bridge. Ikeji link bridge crown. Funny enough, she's not in the middle. I think that these things matter. Like in other franchises, placements are a lot. So you can see her having a sit down with Laura, and in another scene she's visiting Dakota. Is her name Dakota? Dabota Lawson. And then she also extended Laura's invite to Adeola. She's the one that Carolyna called when she needed, So yeah, she's the one that's bringing everyone together. Is just what I'm trying to say. Moving forward, our introduction to Carolyna. I don't think I was wowed by that introduction. It was supposed to give the wowing effect, right? The whole going down the stairs with the big gown, almost covered the whole staircase, cascading the stair line. Sincerely, I wasn't wowed, okay? But she was on the phone and she was like, I'm back. I was like, what is this? What is this? What's the meaning of this? Anyway, I'm happy that Carolyna is back. Sincerely, I enjoyed her in the first season. I know that she's going to give us premium entertainment. If there's one person that's glad to see Carolyna on her screen again, it's me. Okay? Because second season, even though Carolyna was not filming, it was almost as if she was filming with them. The ladies could not stop talking about her, especially Iyabo. So, it all makes sense that she's back, right? Who else is excited with me? I can't even wait to see the drama that's going to unfold. Carolyna, drama follows her all around, trust me. Well, we all know how she left, right? Listen, this Laura and Mariam's relationship, this newfound friendship that they have, I'm eyeing it with one eye, sincerely. I don't know. Am I the only one that thinks that they're just, tolerating each other? They were not even close in season 2, right? Even though they had a common friend, Tiana, which, of course, now she's no longer friends with Tiana. Mariam. So to see both of them together now being chummies, I'm kind of side-eyeing it, right? We saw them together. They had lunch. Laura looks good. I have to say that, right? Because a lot of time when I talk about Laura and, how she looks, is usually because I don't like how she looks. Laura is talking about this store launch. I really don't know. Is it a store launch or is it her 1-year anniversary for her store? She's doing some event for her store. So she needs Mariam to help her with, bringing people together, influencers and whatnot. Okay, so Mariam does just that. So yeah, let's talk about Adeola, Diadem. I'll call her Diadem. I don't know if it's Diadem or Diadem. I always get confused with that name. Anyway, she's big in the beauty industry. She started as a makeup artist. She has built this big beauty brand around her name. And I think she's someone that's always in her lane. Well, I don't know. I think she's someone that's always handling. The only time I hear about her is, when I see her in the blogs, and it's usually few and far in between. I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong. Okay. So there was this last thing that happened, around her, and everything I saw in the comment section was, something about her falling out with a best friend. She talked about how she's always in the blogs for wrong reasons. There were a few headlines that made the cut where there were some speculations that maybe allegedly had an affair with the governor of Lagos State. The other time I can remember seeing her in the blogs was something about her having a stalker. It was like a crazy story how this guy would always find her number. It was so bad. I think I even heard that at some point the guy was in prison, called her from the prison on her new line. Scary. Sincerely, I don't know what I think about her being on TV now. Okay, so moving forward, we were introduced to Dabota. Oh my God, this lady. The only thing I can say about her is cool, calm, and collected. She's like, I'm all about respect. She's like, you don't have to like me, you don't have to love me, but you must respect me. I'm like, okay, who is this? She's like, I'm the queen of all queens. I said, oh my God, not another Tiana that calls herself king of queens or king of kings. I don't know what they call themselves. People do this. Why do people exalt yourselves like this? What insecurity are you trying to cover up for? Anyway, she introduced herself as the queen, and she kept saying it. I'm the queen. I wonder, with this personality she has, I wonder if she's going to be clashing with some of the women, because trust me, in this circle, they're like a few other people that think that they are the queen as well. Okay? She's also in the beauty industry. She has her own beauty brand. She's the CEO of a beauty empire. Okay, so she has a daughter, and I forgot to also mention Adeola has a daughter, a very beautiful daughter. She was once engaged to be married, but it did not work out. Yeah, I think the brand new ladies, there's something that they all have in common, is that they have or are the same age range. Like Mariam met up with her in her office, right, to extend Laura's invitation to her, and I could see on her face that she wasn't excited. You could see her face, she even squeezed it. I think she even mentioned, I know of Laura, but I don't know Laura like that to attend her event. Also, Dabota mentioned that even though she has her reservations, right, and I like that she also put it out there that she doesn't have anything against Laura personally. It's mostly with Linda, right? At least she will try to get to know Laura first. That was one thing she mentioned, that I was like, okay, let's see how that goes. I would like to see how she's able to navigate that, trying to put her feelings about Laura's sister aside and getting to know Laura as in one-on-one. I'd like to see that. This Laura's lunch here. First of all, Laura came into her store. She was like, oh my God, people have not started serving the champagne. Have you guys not started serving the champagne? I was like, oh God, please, you guys should leave me alone though. Adeola arrived first. I liked the fact that Laura was like, oh, you do this as well. You're also in this industry and you've been there even for a very long time. Like, you're my motivation. Even though at some point it was a bit awkward. How will you be telling people that are also selling the same things that you're selling that they should come to your store more often? I was like, what the not what the how? Because I'm beginning to wonder, the cat, did they do it on purpose? I don't know, it's so much of a coincidence. Not just 2 people, 3 people, maybe 4, because I don't know what Sophia does, but she also mentions beauty and fashion in her tagline. So I'm hoping that it won't be a problem later on. How many of you were comfortable with the way Mariam was questioning Adeola about her past relationship? She was like, have you been married before? Adeola said, no, I wasn't married. I've never been married, but I've been engaged before. She said, how long? Adeola said, I don't even know how long again. She said, why did you break up? Adeola was like, it didn't really work out. We tried. She said, was he your daughter's father? And that's because she talks a lot. That's why she keeps making mistakes. And she was like, was he your daughter's father? Who caused it, or who was the problem? Something like that. She kept asking questions. At some point, I was like, what the? I don't know. What do you guys think about it? So in Adeola's confessional, she kind of opened up about her baby daddy who has been, off and on for some years now. And she said the guy came back again to make amends. And she said her daughter has been the happiest since then. And I'm like, yeah, I love that for them. Okay, I love that for the baby. Sincerely, it's really dicey. What do you guys think? What if he decides to disappear again, You want to protect your child from that heartbreak. But I'm sure she did what's best for her own daughter, right? Because, I don't know. I can't even begin to imagine that. Mariam was not like, Laura, I have gist for you. And then she told Laura about the call that Caroline called me. She was like, she sounded genuine. She sounded apologetic. Laura said, wait, what? Laura, again started recounting everything that happened first season. And, you can still tell that Laura is still very much hurt because she kept saying, like, it wasn't just about her at this point, her in-laws involved and affected, right? They even had to call to sit her down and tell her stuff. And when that happens, you know that this is really serious. And I definitely get where she's coming from. And she said she definitely needs an apology to move on. She needs an apology from Caroline. I don't know. I don't know, right? It's going to be poor. That's just the only way I can say what I want to say now. Seriously, I would want to see both of them, reconciled. Maybe not be best of friends, but guys, let me know, what do you think about this episode? I think it's too early to call it anything, but I have hopes for this season. I sincerely do, and I can't wait. I can't wait for the rest of the season to unfold. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. I really can't wait to hear from you guys. I'm so sorry that it took me this long to come back. Crossing my fingers and hoping to God that this year is going to be different. Okay, so please let me know what you think in the comment section about the Real Housewives of Lagos season 3 episode 1, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Guys, subscribe. I can't believe that I went through this whole episode without saying subscribe. Guys, subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you so much for watching and see you next time.